when I first heard her tears, the crying, I thought, my goodness, this is a beautiful baby. Now I've got two beautiful grandkids, Aaron and Jesse. Life is very precious. Now, you know, in Leicester Square, I'm a musician, and you get different buskers. There's a guy who busks, he's got a big circle. He puts it on a liquid and makes these huge bubbles. Now the kids love it, they're chasing them. He loves bubbles. Now if you look at them bubbles, they look beautiful, don't they? But within seconds they pop. In the context of eternity, we haven't got long on this earth when you think about it. It's important to plan ahead. It's important to make your right with your maker. Last couple of words. This word here, ladies and gentlemen, and we're all going to have to face this one day. I lost my brother 4 years ago. I still miss him today, you know. Maybe you've lost someone you love. You long for it to reconnect. Ladies and gentlemen, one day we're going to die. It's important. Make your peace with God. The wonderful thing about Jesus is the only one in human history that died and he rose again. When he hung on that cross, ladies and gentlemen, he paid the full weight of all the things you've ever done wrong in your life. Now the size of this paintbrush, possibly bigger, driven through his hands, simply because he loved you, ladies and gentlemen. 3 days later, he did this. He rose again. And that's a miracle. Yeah, there's a movie that's just come out. It was in the theatres. You can get it on DVD. It's by a guy named Lee Strobel. The movie's called The Case for Christ. I'm yet to see it. The book is out. Amazing. A guy who used to be an atheist. He was the editor of the Chicago Tribune. He took his wife was a Christian. He used to take the mickey. He said, I'm going to prove you wrong, dear. So he went to investigate the evidence from a lawyer's perspective. And he was so overwhelmed by the evidence of who Jesus says he was. He really did rise from the dead. The evidence is overwhelming. He ended up becoming a Christian. And the book is a movie. It's worth seeing. Jesus really did rise from the dead. He wants to make his home in your heart, ladies and gentlemen. He wants to give you this. He wants to give you new life. In the Bible there's a promise. God says, whoever believes in the Son, Jesus Christ, has eternal life. Whoever rejects the Son, God's anger, God's wrath, his wrath means his anger remains on them. God is merciful. He longs for you to come to know him in a personal way. I thank you for listening, ladies and gentlemen. We all need God, especially in these days when there's so much madness going on. Christ can give you a peace in your heart in the midst of all that madness and comfort you when you lose someone you love. One day you're going to die. We're going to have to meet our Maker. We can make peace with him through Jesus Christ. I really appreciate you listening.
Stroking you.
I have some leaflets here.